on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Now it's Bakambu. This might... Bakambu! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cuts out the pass. Lovely, now then. Cleared without complication. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's found a way past. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, a very decent attempt. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Vitinha puts the ball in. Clears it away. Bruno, big chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Portugal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And here's Bakambu. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the right. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. Ruben Dias gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. João Neves. Tuanzebe, forwards and with intent. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Has a look and plays it forward. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Portugal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And it's Vitinha. That's good play. Cross from Cancelo. He's dealt with that well. Moved on forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. Portugal have got themselves in front very early here. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Masuaku. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vega. João Neves, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. And that was very necessary. And that is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. And here's Rafael Leao. Aim forwards. Oh, it's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Masuaku. Strong running down that left flank. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Tuanzebe wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao! Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. And he walked back. Kambu! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that he's gone to waste like that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bakambu. Bakambu! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Calmly anticipates. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a save by Diogo Costa! And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And that has been cleared. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Vega. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. João Neves played out towards the right wing. Mbemba. Mbemba. Tuanzebe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. Vega. Oh, a delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbemba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, gently done. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
João Cancelo with the short one. Tuanzebe tries to clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He has found the way through. He's in, he takes a shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. Portugal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. João Neves. Rafael Leao. Very nicely done. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Mendes. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Masuaku. Tuanzebe, nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbemba, aim forwards. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nice touch. Aim forwards. João Neves. Vega, gently done. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. And they can counter here. João Cancelo. Vega. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Masuaku attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva. Oh, red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Bakambu. And the first half is done, so it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
More breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mbemba. Vega. Ruben Dias. João Neves. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bakambu. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been knocked clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And the counter is on. Now it's Bakambu. Bakambu, oh, good spread. Tries to dink it through. João Cancelo tries to clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao has created one goal already. Shapes to shoot! Gets the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Coutinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Masuaku forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they could break here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. He can get that clear. And here's Bernardo Silva. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bakambu. And they've got rid. Played in with purpose. Firmly met. Vega getting this one clear. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. Ruben Diaz shifted upfield. Masuaku cuts it out. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And here's Bakambu. It's a loose ball. Bakambu! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Portugal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. João Neves. Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Mendes. Forwards and with intent. Portugal being made to look... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's played in low. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. Vega attempts a clearance. Could be danger here. The shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. That has been cut short. Mbemba. Masuaku. Vitinha. And here's Bakambu. And he has been fouled there. He's gone for the shots. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
João Neves with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Now then, the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's on a charge. That's the throw. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vega clears it away. Vitinha. Tuanzebe gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And he's cut it out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Masuaku. Masuaku puts a cross in. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward, played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Chris shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Eventually, you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Mbemba. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. Aimed forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vitinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. What a throw in. Bernardo Silva. Ball's out once more. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Twanzebe. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. And played right into his path. Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. And here's Bakambu. Time to deliver. And he's there to clear it. In again. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Bakambu. And he shoots! Now that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Hit into them. And a chance! Goal!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Ruben Dias. Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Can he latch on to this? Bernardo Silva. Corner. João Cancelo plays it short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Succumbs to the pressure. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
João Cancelo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Played back in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, now it's Rafael Leao, and he's heaved it away. Vega, Vitinha, and here's Bernardo Silva, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Neves.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Bakambu. Lovely feet. Now this could be... Can he finish?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's free, he has got space. Masuaku crosses it, climbs up big. They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So all square with almost no time remaining. João Neves. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Vega, aim forwards. Out to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, sweet feet. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Masuaku tries to clear. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither